Barry to stand up and say, even after 18 years. Now, why does it make us feel good? It's normal. Grief is normal. When you love someone, when you invest your life and they invest your life in you, it's okay. It's normal to hurt. First few years, sometimes we're in shock, aren't we? We're just in shock. I can't believe this has happened. And then after years, you begin to realize it has. And so, Barry, thank you for sharing. Somebody else, just share your heart. Yes, Ned? Ned, I was at a church this week. They run over 500 in Sunday morning worship. And I was walking through their church, admiring everything and doing like I do. I ask questions when I'm in a church. Now, get this. They run over 500, nearly 600 morning worship. We were going around, and I saw about 20 chairs set up, and I said, well, what goes on there? And they said, well, that's where our Sunday night service and Wednesday night service meets. And so they, like many of our churches, are contemplating doing away. But Ned, thank you. Thank you, and I'm grateful. And I'm a little disappointed when we don't have 500 in here. But I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm glad you see the value of being here on Wednesday and Sunday night. Somebody else. Testimony, prayer request. Yes, sir. Wayne? Amen, Wayne. And we're praying for you as well. I could not hear all of that, but I did hear Bill Brown, and I was there just a few hours ago, and he's in rehab, recovering, and just continue to lift him up. He was sleeping so good. I'm sure he had been working out all day and doing what he had to do, but pray for Bill Brown, our country. Steve, you share, and I'm not being rude. I just can't hear anything. Go ahead. Many of you may not know, but Hazel's been in ICU. And yesterday, Tommy, you remember? Tommy, what I said after being with Hazel yesterday, I said, Tommy, Hazel's low. Hazel is sick. But today, Jim, you may not know this, testimony was given that when you came by and visited and you offered that prayer to the Lord, even before you got out of the room, God was being good to Hazel, and she started feeling better. She's got a long way to go, church. You better hurry, Henley, or I'm going to. All right? All right. I'd like to hear you. But Lynn had a heart cath today. No blockage. But he does have dead tissue on the heart, which is causing pain and all kinds of problems. And so pray as they work that out and decide how they're going to remove that. Just pray for Lynn. Lift up he and his family. Lift up his mom. Lift up his dad and his sister and the entire family. Okay, others. Yes, Bill. yesterday. So pray. 12 years old. Now, me and Bill may be wrong on our, but we need to unpack this prayer request, okay? You need to feel it, because if you feel it, you can pray. Just a second, Frida. If you feel it, if you put your heart in it, then you can petition God, okay? And I may be wrong on the years, or Bill, one of us, it doesn't matter. Healthy little boy, ball player, beautiful if you've seen his picture, beautiful mom, beautiful dad, 2 other younger siblings. And then 2 years ago or so, found out he had lymphoma. Okay? Young man full of faith. Full of faith. Karen, you correct me if I'm wrong. Full of faith. Family full of faith. All the way up until the last day or so, where he said, Jesus has healed me. Full of faith. Now, here's where I'm involved, and I learned a painful lesson. Yesterday morning, Monday night, I said, Suzanne, get me EJ's address. I'm going to see him. I knew he had just been released. Hospice was with him. I said, get me his address. I'm going to see him. And so all day yesterday, I did my thing. Did anybody else do your thing yesterday? Run and rush and go and do and hurry. And I went down my list. I told 3 people yesterday. One at the State Board of Missions. I said, Amy, I'm going to see a little 12-year-old boy that's fighting lymphoma today. But I ran and I rushed and I hurried and I did my list. And he got moved down the list. And then I got that phone call at 9 o'clock last night that he's gone. We all are busy, but you better let God make your list, and you better not shift your list. Okay? I would not have made any difference. It was for me. It was not for him. I wanted to see this little champion. And so do pray for his mom. Do pray for his dad. Suzanne and Karen and Bunch were there this afternoon and said they've got a good, strong family, but they need loving. And so Karen and everybody, I keep saying Karen because Karen worked so close with her. And so y'all keep ministering, keep pouring out, and you let us know if it's a church we need to do anything. Other request. You better hurry or I will. Yes. Tell me about him. Just a friend? You got it. You got it. What are people going to say about us when we're gone? Is there going to be somebody stand up after we've gone to heaven and said, that man, that woman made such a big difference in my life? I pray. I pray. Anybody else? Frida. Sorry. Now. Amen. Thank you, Frida. How about that man sitting next to you? Is he doing better? Are you doing better, Jordan? Some of us have been very interested in a procedure that he had months ago. And they just turned the device on. I'm not going to get into details, George, but they just turned the device on to help him continue to breathe. It helps to continue to breathe when you sleep. Does everybody testify to that? Amen. It helps to continue to breathe. So this device is almost like a pacemaker, and they just turned it on right after Thanksgiving. And so it's been a big adjustment for George. I could make jokes about it and tell things, but it's not funny when you don't get to sleep. And so you pray that they get that worked out, because he has